Yo.
Yo.
How you doing today?
Pretty good. This is a Monday, right?
Yeah.
This is Monday.
Monday. Start to your week. It's gotta be a good one. You gotta always try and start the week.
Oh
good.
wait, hand me my phone real quick. I gotta say happy birthday to him. I gotta text my cousin happy birthday real quick.
Well, you know it's not actually Monday, right? It's
yeah,
Sunday.
I know, but I don't want to forget and then be like fucking.
That would be a dick move.
Yeah, but how we doing?
We're not too shabby. Had a pretty good weekend. Honestly, Saturday was fucking lit.
Yeah.
Because I don't really mind the fights at 3 p.m. Maybe like 4 or 5 would be better for the main card to start. But it went into a little bit of the nighttime, like 5, 6 o'clock, maybe 7, I would say. And my gosh, it was like 3 knockouts once the main card started. And then after that, it was a decent co-main event, I would say. It was a back and forth. There was a lot of grappling, but it was actually entertaining grappling because there were a lot of transitions.
Yeah.
And that was with Candonier, I think, and Matt Brown. I forget the second guy's name. It's like right on the tip of my tongue. But Matt Brown ended up losing, I'm pretty sure. I think.
Yeah, to Carlos Condit.
Carlos Condit, so I was right. Okay. But after that, it was Max Holloway.
Yes.
And we were talking about him last week and saying we hope he comes out with the dub. And I kind of didn't really look into his last fights, which we've watched. I just didn't remember them, and I didn't brush myself up on them. But right when he was back in the ring, I remembered. The Volkanovski one was the one where he lost the belt, which was 2 fights ago, not including the one this past weekend.
Yep.
And I felt as if it wasn't his night.
No.
He woke up. He wasn't in necessarily the right mindset. Maybe just wasn't feeling himself, or maybe he was. And Volkanovski was really just that much of a better fighter that night.
Yeah.
But I really just didn't feel like I saw the Max Holloway that I saw last night. Because last night he was breaking records.
Yeah.
He had 140 something. Significant strikes in round 4, and that was the most significant strikes ever in one singular round. And then the total amount of strikes in the entire fight was 445, which he broke that record, making it 445 now.
Man, he's
a machine,
dude,
bro.
Last night watching him was like, wow. It was like watching a guy on another level. Like, we've seen Conor McGregor and all that, but this guy, he's like...
He brought it.
He brought it. He brought everything that... nobody sees this kind of stuff on a normal basis in the UFC. It's normally like knockouts or some close decision fights.
Yeah.
But this one was just like...
10-8. Basically, all around for each judge.
And
it was so one-sided.
I'll give it to Calvin for sticking it out, though.
Yeah, he was a dog mentality, big heart for him, extreme toughness. Because there's a lot of guys that probably would have just, after round 4, I'm done.
Yeah,
because it was literally him getting starched maybe not necessarily round 1. I'll give it to him that he was feeling him out. Holloway and him were just feeling each other out.
Yep.
But, man, round 2 was just completely all max. Round 3, all max. Round 4, all max.
Yep.
And then I forget what round he was doing it, but he was literally looking at the commentators and still dodging punches.
Yep. Yes.
Literally.
He was looking at them and then his coaches, like Calvin's coaches, because he was like... Because they were talking about how Calvin was, like, the best boxer beforehand, and he was like... No, like
I remember. I think
better.
he was saying, "I'm the senior, he's the freshman."
Yeah.
In the ring, but I was trying to bring up this quote, and it finally got said yesterday. Is Calvin Kattar saying, "I'm trying to get somewhere to beat the man," and Max Holloway was like, "I am that man. Like I'm the guy, bro.
Yeah,
you have to beat me in order to get somewhere.
Yeah,
or in order to get the title fight or whatever.
Because he's not just anybody. He's not just a nobody.
Yeah, which is kind of how Calvin was playing it, but not necessarily disrespecting Max, but just getting publicity for the fight.
Yeah. which is what they always want to do.
But that was the main event. I really want to see that Holloway dodging those punches in round 5.
Oh my gosh, that was the nastiest movement I have ever seen.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It was like boom, 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 moving his head back and forth.
Well,
every punch
there
was
that one was when he was in the fight. That was like round 4, I think, because that wasn't the last round. I remember that the last round is when he was looking at the commentators and dodging. Mm-hmm. But then I think it was in round 4 or 3. They're just toe-to-toe with each other. And Holloway's just Floyd Mayweather, Muhammad Ali. Yep. And then shit talking to him like, come on, baby, let's go.
He was...
Hit me.
He could,
but he can't.
And it was like... Calvin was throwing these punches, too. Like, they weren't, like, just...
He hit him with some uppercuts, which is, like, Calvin Kattar's best... throwing punch that everyone knows.
Yeah, they weren't uncalculated punches. Like, he was trying, but he couldn't hit him. It was just, and he knew that. He was like, wow, this guy is actually, like, really fucking good. I think towards the end there, he was like, geez, dude, like, I know I'm not going to win this, because in, like, round 4, he's like, I got to hit him.
There's no way.
Round 4 was like, I got to hit him with some special punch. Round 5 was like, I'm beat. I'm just going to try to hold out. Yeah. And I respect him for holding out for that, because that was a beating, dude.
I really thought that his coaches were going to throw in the towel, or somebody was going to throw in the towel, but no one did.
Nope.
And I think DC was saying this fight should be stopped in round 5.
I don't think so.
I think it could have been.
I think
Calvin, for the majority of the fight, but for the majority of the fight, he can still want to fight.
Yeah.
But if he's not defending himself, if he's not... I know he was. But the quality of the defending himself... He was like this the majority of the fight.
Yeah.
With his hands over his head, just literally taking punches. And then the quality of his punches in round 4 and 5 were number 1, swinging for the fences.
Yep.
Which is, I understand, it's like the only thing you can really hope for at that point. When you're down 3 or 4 rounds, and that's the only way you have to win, basically. But they weren't calculated at all. They weren't hitting at all.
Yep.
Holloway didn't even really have to look at him in order to dodge his throws. He was looking at the commentators, and he knew it. He was showboating, and that's a perfect time to showboat when you're not exactly putting yourself at full risk when you showboat.
Yeah.
Or you are. But Max wasn't, because he knew that that Kattar was really injured, and that his punches were not landing anywhere close to him.
Yeah.
So why not showboat and get some fucking good clips, get some good publicity, baby?
Exactly. That's the point. That's
Smart. I don't think a lot of people see that.
I don't think it should have been stopped. I don't think it should have been. I think if he wants to fight and stay up, then he should be allowed to. Like, it's not if it's a problem from the doctor, like there's the ring doctor, if he says something, then yeah, stop the fight. But if he wants to keep going and get his ass beat even more, be my guest, because it makes a good long fight.
But the last 5, it could have been stopped in round 5.
Yeah, but what if it was stopped in round 4 and you never saw the showboating?
That's true.
Exactly.
But once again, the showboating happened because he wasn't, what's it called?
But it's good.
It did look good. I'll give you that. But does a guy have to take that much beating just to look good? Just for another guy to look good? I don't think that's necessarily... I get he signed the contract.
Yeah,
he signed up for it.
to take the beating or something. Didn't he say he wanted... No, is that... That's Poirier. I'm thinking of Poirier said he wanted 5 rounds. He
wants to be bloody by round 1. Poirier.
Oh my God, he'll be bloody. That'll be the funny part.
No, you can't count Poirier out though. I think he's definitely. I'm excited for McGregor Poirier. Fuck it, we're gonna talk about this one anyway. We're talking about MMA. We're gonna get into that one now. You know, we're your hosts, Kev and Steve.
So the other day,
Steven's a bitch.
Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 5 a.m. at the Highlights Podcast on Instagram, and just like that. So the other day. Holy shit, dude.